Good afternoon, Yeladim. Today we are going to count the Omer before we get started with anything else. All right, we already have one whole week with 7 days. We have a second week of 7 days. We have a third week of 7 days. And let's see how we're doing on this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to count today's numbers so we can bundle. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al svirat haomer. Today is day 28 of the Omer. You know what that means? Let's see how many strips we have. Let's count together. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 weeks. We started when counting. We said how many weeks we're going to have all together. We're going to do 7 weeks all together. Let's see how many we've done already. We said we did 1, 2, 3, 4. How many more weeks do we have left of the Omer? 3 more weeks. Let's make sure we add enough sticks. We've got 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Let's see how many days we have before we add today's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 more is 7. We will bundle that up. And now we have 4 weeks. So we have 4 weeks with our strips. Excuse me, we have 4 weeks with our sticks. And now let's see how 4 weeks looks with our cubes. Let's add 1 more after black is orange. So let's add that. And let's make sure we have the right number. Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. We got it. This is how 28 looks. Great job. You know, when we were counting the Omer, it made me think of a special day, another special day in May that is coming up next week. It's called Lag Baomer. And when you have the word lag, it stands for 2 Hebrew letters together. And lag together is a lamed, it's a Hebrew letter, and a gimel. And I will show those to you right here. And it stands for the date, which is 33 days. Lag, lamed gimel is 33. The 33rd day of the Omer. Let's count. We are up to 28 today. So let's see how many more before Lag BaOmer. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 5 more days until we celebrate the special day called Lag BaOmer. What is Lag BaOmer? Lag BaOmer is the day that is just in the middle, just about in the middle of counting the Omer. We're counting all the way till day 49, and 33 is a little bit more than halfway between the Omer. And when we celebrate Lag BaOmer, we are remembering, like we do in a lot of Jewish holidays, we're remembering 2 special people. One of the things we're remembering is a special great rabbi named Rabbi Akiva. You may have heard his name when you heard the Haggadah. There's a part about Rabbi Akiva in our Haggadah on Pesach. But Rabbi Akiva was a great rabbi. And believe it or not, he did not start learning Torah until he was 40 years old. He was a grown-up before he learned the alphabet. And he learned the alphabet, and he learned how to read, and he became a great Torah scholar, someone who learned a lot of Torah, who studied a lot of Torah, who taught a lot of Torah. And he had many, many students who would follow him and study Torah with him. But you know what happened? During the Omer time, his students started not being so kind to each other. They wouldn't treat each other nicely. They wouldn't be kind. And some of them started to get sick because they just were not being kind to each other. And guess what? On Lag BaOmer, all of a sudden, they got better. And they learned to do the mitzvah of Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, to treat your friends the way you would treat yourself. We say, treat others how you want to be treated, and love your friends like you would love yourself. So if you want people to be kind to you, what should you do? Be kind to other people. If you want people to play with you, what should you do? Probably play with them when they ask. If you want people to share their toys, what should you do? Probably share your toys. So we learned that special mitzvah from Rabbi Akiva and his students. There was another great rabbi named Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, and he lived during a time when the Roman people were in charge of Eretz Yisrael. I don't know if you remember the Hanukkah story, when the Greek people were in charge and they wouldn't let the Jewish people learn Torah. So the Maccabim would hide, remember? And they would spin the dreidel, and the people would pretend that they were not learning Torah, they were just playing a game. So Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai did something very similar. He would go and he hid in a cave with his son, and they stayed and learned Torah. And sometimes his students would come. And if the Roman army was coming, they didn't want them to know that they were studying Torah. So they would take out bows and arrows and pretend, oh, we're just having a hunting game. We're just having fun. So one of the things that we do to remember these great people is people like to have picnics on Lag BaOmer. People like to do things outside. Some people even like to have something called a bonfire. It sounds like a funny name, but basically a bonfire is just a big fire that people have. Sometimes people like to roast marshmallows or sing songs around the fire. So maybe on Lag BaOmer, maybe your family can roast marshmallows. One thing we're going to do next week on Lag BaOmer, whether it's raining or it is sunny, we're going to try and have a picnic. If it's sunny, we'll do a picnic outside. And if it's rainy, we'll do a picnic inside. Now you're going to say, Mora Liza, we're not together. We're not at school. And you know what I'm going to tell you? We're going to have a Zoom picnic. We're going to have a Zoom snack time picnic. And everyone will be able to bring their own snack from their house. And either we can sit outside and watch each other and play some games while we're outside at our own houses, or if it's raining, we'll sit inside. But we will enjoy a Lag BaOmer picnic, and I will remind your family so you don't have to worry. I thought later today I would read you a book that I love. Well, I'm not going to show it to you yet. I'll save it for story time. But I'll give you a clue. It's about a fish who learns to treat others how he wants to be treated. All right, Yeladim. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.